You know what, guys? I had a cool idea. I'm thinking of possibly giving through PSN Beyond Two Souls for Joba to play on his PS4, just because I know how much he loves this game.
But
Oh, great! That'll go great
PS4 is
along
a
with Ground
wonderful
Zero.
thing. Why would you want to poison it?
He got the re-release.
Oh.
Yes, Shiro, the game has been re-released on the PS4 with a more
Yes,
consistent.
because HD shit is better than shit.
This is HD 2.
Yeah, this is HD too. It's just in 720p, and the frame rate is inconsistent. But fortunately, in the PS4,
now we want 180p HD.
1080p.
Honestly, Pedro. Honestly,
go ahead.
PS4 version is HD.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, resolution, basically the difference between 720p and 180p resolution isn't even really that apparent. Mainly all that stuff does.
Oh no, okay.
All the stuff that resolution between 720 and 180 does is it just widens the screen. By 720, it makes it HD. And even still, though, the actual improvements for the remaster are not really substantial enough to, qualify a completely new game. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks better, but, not where it matters.
I know.
Hey, look, the road has even more textures. Just what I always wanted.
Actually, Joe, but this is the PS3 version, so...
So welcome to our new commentary of No
Country
for Old Men.
Yeah, it is, what was said. Gotta give it that, though. The road texture is pretty damn good. For the PS3, at least.
Okay.
If I can give No Country for Old Men credit, there are actually characters... Okay. There were less characters in No Country for Old Men that were as despicable as there were as many despicable characters in this game.
Wait. No Country for Old Men had characters? This is news to me.
Really? I watched
Tommy Lee Jones's character and his wonderful amount of skill.
Bullshit! He didn't do anything. He just sat around on his ass talking about, things aren't what they used to be.
He's still a better character than a lot of the characters in this game because think about it though. I mean, a lot of the characters are maybe just plot devices. Well, the characters in No Country for Old Men.
Look, Jova. This game has before ending Nathan and Cole. That's still more than what No Country for Old Men gave us.
It's one way to look at it. I mean, yeah, of course you're comparing it with the multiple endings.
Okay, allow me to do it. So you're probably wondering, Dwibs, what exactly is Jody even doing here in the Navajo desert? We don't know. The game we're just here now for some reason.
Oh, I know why.
Because,
I know she's in the desert.
That's the main problem. I mean, each like Pro Jared said, each segment feels so segmented and separate from all the others. Like. It doesn't feel like
as the separation goes, this one takes the cake though because
basically, Dwebs, this is the chapter where the game goes full Indigo Prophecy mode on us.
Basically, chronologically, if I recall correctly, this chapter takes place. This is us finally, moving forward into the future as opposed to just looking in past events.
Okay, so now we found a house. Maybe we can stay there.
But yeah, dude, you know how the previous chapters that we've been looking at have been loosely connected since because okay. They've been very disjointed, but at the very least they had a tiny bit of connection. Like her childhood was leading up into her living with the CIA, and her living with the CIA will eventually lead to, her being a CIA agent and whatnot, and the whole ghost chick thing. This chapter, though, has nothing to do with any of it. Yep. Nothing whatsoever.
This chapter has nothing to do with anything other in the game. This entire chapter, story-wise, is a complete waste of our time. But at the same time, it's also my favorite because this chapter gets so loopy and insane that it's just amazing. But you'll see. Get to see.
Guys, the door.
Wow.
Oh, Dibs. Dibs, you want to know what's really ironic is the fact that this would have actually been a perfect opportunity to tie together a lot of the themes since, as you probably guessed, this is going to be a very spiritual chapter. But I'll just let you see what they do.
It's going to be really cold tonight. I have nowhere else to go.
So is the family paralyzed? Oh, Jesus Christ, is he fast? Subtitles, David. Subtitles.
Please.
You know, David, it's not really much point in showing off that, ooh, I'm bilingual, when you don't really show or, at least hint at what they're saying. I mean, it's like it's like, yeah, that's the thing about some movies. It's like, well, yeah, okay, you can show off that you're fluent in different languages, but when you don't hint at what they're saying or give us subtitles, man, it's pretty much just the equivalent of a Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah.
Or El Dorado.
El Dorado? What?
That crap BBC soap opera I keep bringing up.
So this
I thought you were talking about the good animated movie.
So this is the old lady.
That is a depressed face.
Yep.
She knows she's acting in a David Cage gaze. This is like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm. This is not. This is not how I wanted to die.
If I can give David Cage some credit, though, at least here he's being at least he seems to be ethnically sensitive here. Yeah. Which is less than I can say for Indigo Prophecy,
no.
And a lot of people...
No, I mean, he told me to sit down.
Oh, man.
Do not sit down!
Well, then again, there is technically that
What's she eating?
other special little country chapter, which I myself brought up. But out of all of his games, this is the one where, he doesn't seem to rely too much on stereotypes.
Is it beef?
Okay, now she's making me hungry.
Oh, you think you're hungry now, dudes? Wait till later in this chapter where we... Wow, I'm just going to let you see what happens.
And now we have an entire sequence, Dwebs, where we pick what to eat.
Wow.
Exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Part of the new world of choices.
But don't you see? But don't you see, Dweebs? It is immersive. You see, you are choosing the path that Jodie takes in her life.
But David, this is the most linear a game can get.
Not to mention the fact that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Games are
video
less
game
linear than this.
101 designed to immersive game makers. It's like, oh, look. Unless you plan for every single choice to, change something, as opposed to just, changing a visual, then odds are you're just wasting time because, maybe if, her picking different foods, led to different lines of dialogue, maybe, but it's just her picking different foods. I mean, okay, yeah, look, if you're going to do the realistic thing, then go the full mile. Make every single thing matter with enough weight. Like what Undertale, mind you. Yes, Undertale, a game that technically came out after this, but mind you, it is a Kickstarter game, which is 16-bit. And that game clearly shows the better sense of choice. I mean, heck, it's an RPG where you can go the entire way without killing any monsters, and the story does pay attention to that. So, what excuse does David Cage have?
Emotions, Jova.
Exactly. What Whip said.
Why is it that I...
No. I am Adam Cage. I am David Cage's brother. I speak on his behalf sometimes because my brother is too busy focusing on his emotions. I mean,
Can I ask you a question? Are you proud of your brother?
Of course. He pays my rent.
Yeah.
Because I'm a freeloader and stuff, and actually I don't know if David Cage even has a brother in real life.
Heck, even Mario and Luigi Dream Team has a better sense of picking different choices.
I wouldn't know. I've got the game. It's right in front of me. I have not played it.
Observe.
Oh, I think you'll like it. If you can get past the lengthy tutorial, you'll love the music and the battles.
I'm playing Superstar Saga. I'm pretty sure I'm like a third into the game, and I'm not even out of the tutorials.
Yeah.
So it's like in Final. So it's like in Final Fantasy 13, where it takes 30 hours to finally stop having tutorials.
Yeah, that's
Not
one of the main
quite.
problems that series had. Is tutorials out the ass.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
things are about
It's a bit different.
Okay, Dwebs, you're probably wondering
Just talk
what's happening. Why do we have to suddenly go to bed? Well, let's just say the answer will only come in the next part because this chapter does go along for quite a while. In fact, the original part for
And
this
it's batshit insane.
yeah, for the original part for this chapter was 1 hour long, and since I do show off some things that I didn't show in the first playthrough, it's even going to last even longer than an hour this time. So I split them in two. So you're not going to see what exactly is going on, not right now, not only in the next part, because suspense.
Anyway,
of
Joe, I was
course.
going to say that supposedly Paper Jam improves drastically on that.
But don't worry, this because
Yeah.
we're about to get an amazingly
It only
loopy
took us
dream
5
sequence.
Oh boy.
If I can give them credit, at the very least, they at least script their tutorials in a way that actually seems fun. And
In fact,
I guess to be fair,
I'm pretty sure everybody already knows. Shiroi, what's your favorite chapter in the game? And by favorite, I mean the one you enjoy the most. This one, I'm guessing.
This one, and surprisingly, the dating chapter, because that one's just.
Ah,
hilarious.
so this is what the game was made for. Wow, she magically put on that Wow, women get dressed really quickly.
If only that were
Yeah,
true
yeah,
in
yeah,
real
back to game-
Yeah, if only that were true in real life.
Yeah.
There are ashes there for some reason.
Yeah, should I have said that?
No, it's completely true.
Yeah. Okay.
The stereotype, there's a reason for the stereotype, Dibs.
Yes.
Yes, so I can point it out.
well, believe it or not, no. There's
Wow,
actually.
well, there you go. I used the
purpose
free camera to see what's going out there, and there's nothing. There's just darkness. Okay, never mind then.
Beyond into
So-
darkness.
So, Dwibs, you ever played a David
Hold on,
Cage
Jova.
game
Hold on,
and wonder-
Jova. It's about to happen, so let's actually enjoy this because...
I know, I'm building up to it.
Tomorrow will be a long way from
Yeah, sure.
We'll be in Tomorrowland.
No. They're going for a much different tone.
Okay. X.
Old X to close your eyes and sleep.
Good
Okay,
night.
okay, Dwebs. Enjoy.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Eh? Lone Ranger?
Nope.
Okay.
And then Adolf Hitler horse. No, seriously, the hairdo of that horse. Oh, yeah.
Well, that happened.
Hey! Quit waking up the kids!
Oh man. So yeah, you're probably wondering what the fuck was that about? Beats
We're
me.
gonna find out later.
Of
Much later.
Actually, Shiroi, they never actually explain what the hell the. I mean, think about this, Shiroi. You know what's coming. So I mean, what does the dream sequence even have to do with what the specific threat that we're building up to?
It's foreshadowing. Basically, Pedro, it's foreshadowing because it includes the grandmother.
Yeah, but in hindsight, it
Yeah.
has. Yeah, but in hindsight, it has nothing to do with what's happening.
Okay. Allow me to explain to this, Pedro. You see, it's sort of a trick that some writers use. It's like, well, vague foreshadowing. It's like, well, for the very first bout of foreshadowing, it's only tiny pieces, like literal seconds from each piece of each flashback that we're about to see. So, it's incredibly vague. But you see, with every bit, they'll build up more and more, so we see a bit more of it each time. Done right, it's rather clever. But done here, well, we already know the end
It's
result with
rather
how you
terrible.
yourself call BS on it.
Hold L1 and R1 to put the pillow over your head.
David, will you just let us get to the
Gameplay.
action already?
But Jova, we need downtime for emotion and character development and all that shit.
Blah 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 blah.
I know Metal Gear Solid 4 gets harped on a lot, but honestly, do you really think that even adding QTEs during those cutscenes would have alleviated a lot of what people were saying?
Notice my directing.
Yes. Well, the thing is, Jova.
Although, well, I have to wonder. I mean, maybe
Well,
it
depends.
could
Like,
have,
it,
but
Rise,
of course,
well,
that's
Rising has
Hideo
Rising has a few QTEs here and there, specifically when you want to take
Of
off the
course it does.
spines.
What?
No.
What?
I'm not talking about
Oh,
QTEs in
check
general. I'm
this out,
talking about
Whips.
make, well,
What the hell kind of clothing was that? What?
What?
Wait, a jump scare. You see, it is horror.
Yeah, but it was ruined by Pedro's directing.
Anywho, going back to what I was saying, it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically, Pedro, what I'm saying is like, well, QT is used for the many minutes of cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 4 as opposed to just QTs in general. I mean, I don't know. Do you think QTs might have helped alleviated it if done right, of course?
Honestly, no. Quite frankly, I much prefer just focus on the story rather than just have QTEs for the hell of it. Anyway.
Yeah. So my point basically goes, it's like, well, yeah, I mean,
yes, it's true. I mean, at least when we do get to the gameplay, like, it's actual gameplay, whereas this...
Yeah. Basically what I'm saying is like, well, this feels like what would have happened if Metal Gear Solid 4 tried to add QTs to the cutscenes. Now, I'm not saying that Metal Gear Solid 4 would have sucked like this, but I'm saying it's like, well, it would have felt just as intrusive or, pointless.
It's I get the feeling that David Cage played Shenmue, and he figured, oh, there's QTEs in that game, so might as well. Well, but the thing is, in Shenmue, the QTE...
Guess you forgot the part where Shenmue had a point to every single QTE.
Not only that, but besides QTEs, Shenmue also has a virtual fighter style battle system. But the QTEs in Shenmue
Not to
were
mention
used...
the incredibly interactive world.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess David Cage gets to an extent.
And guess what?
Here, but is it sad that even despite how big this world feels, it still feels even less interactive than that of the Shenmue games?
I'm gonna hit the road.
Okay, go on, Pedro.
You still there, Sherry?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Dibs, guess what? Now he offers me a job for no reason.
Why?
Because he wants to be nice.
Because you see, Dibs, if he didn't do it, then the plot could not move on. We could not force this stupid chapter in our faces. So yeah.
Of course.
You know what's weird? With
hold on, pay attention, everybody, because I'm about to show something that can only be seen through the free cam. So that's just something happens to the face, Jody's face.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Ah! What the hell is
That's a jump scare.
Okay.
I guess they needed to completely lower the res of her face for the sake of limitations.
Well, that happened.
Okay, now prepare yourself.
We're not meant to be seeing.
And now, Dibs, prepare yourself. Farm work, as by David Cage. Because when I think exciting video games, I think doing farm work.
Yeah, I don't remember having to do this in any other games. Oh, not even that. Not even just games that I've played, games that we've commentated on. Because imagine if you had to do this in Final Fantasy 13.
It could. Let me put it like this, Dwibs. There's a way to make this sort of thing fun. David Cage does not know that way.
Yeah,
Does
simple.
Animal Crossing have
Oh, and by the way, pay attention to this because
oh, good, it's this part.
Actually, not yet, Jove. I'm gonna wait till I get the hay before I do that.
Yeah, but
don't worry, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
what I meant. It's
Okay,
like,
so let's count exactly how many farm work tasks Jody does throughout the course of this chapter.
Okay.
So far, she filled a bucket with water and brought it to a certain place. That's nothing extraordinary. I could do that myself. So, moving on.
So that's 1 or 2.
Well, that would be one. I mean, one
okay,
task, one full task. But now let's stop doing our farm work to talk to the old lady. Why not?
She doesn't talk much.
Jody, we kind of need your help. There's a lot of work to be done here.
I'm talking to Grandma here now. Shut up.
Isn't that cute? Jody's trying to be polite.
Yeah, who cares?
Mind you, this takes place after the time when she has, on account, done several selfish acts, and in some cases a playthrough, killed a guy, or 2, or 1,000.
It is.
Oh, wait, and wait for it.
Notice my direction.
Why would you assume I made this blanket myself? Jay, would you be able to get this racist girl away from me? She thinks I made this.
Speaking of racist, did you see that horse's hairdo, Dwibs?
Do I look like the kind of person who does things?
Yeah. Did you notice the horse's hairdo, Dwibs?
Hitler.
Yeah. Basically, the scrub he uses to scrub the horse magically appears every time he nears the horse.
David Cage is Nazi confirmed.
Oh, I love this line.
Just one bale, not the whole goddamn haystack.
that pure classic David Cage dialogue right there. Just not the whole goddamn haystack.
Really doesn't really strike
Oh,
me as the
man.
kind of person who swears on a whim like that unless she's in a really tight
It's
situation.
it's the little things like this. It's the little
Yes.
things.
It's the
I'm easily amused, so.
Yeah.
I always love me some David Cage classic shitty dialogue.
And hey, if Detroit's gonna
Yeah, that page of Detroit, I love it. Classic David Cage. Can't wait for it.
The fact that
Buying
it's taking
day one
place in
purchase.
Detroit. Hey, not just that, but the fact that it's taking place in Detroit of all itself. Oh boy, I'm guessing David Cage
Okay,
is supposed to try and cover.
okay. Now we put in the Fae here. So 2 tasks, right? Oh, so now it's lunchtime all of a sudden. Oh,
I guess all that time must have passed by. So we can either assume that Jody was
Was she
lazy.
walking so slowly that it took him the
okay. So
slog?
Paul says he still has to keep working, so he's not going to take lunch with us. So Dwibs, let's see what Paul is doing exactly.
Okay.
And mind you, Dribs, you don't even need debug to look at this. We saw this actually in our original playthrough.
Okay, so he's doing the hay.
And now he's resting. Ugh, God, this farm work is hard.
Yeah, I just dug a bit of hay from the ground. I'm exhausted.
All right, back at it. Okay, pick up the hay and throw it back to the ground. Pick up the hay and throw it back to the ground. Wow, farm work is easy. I could be a farmer. Okay, Dwibs, I'm not entirely sure, but this farm work might be a little inaccurate. But hey, what do I know?
Well, I don't work on a farm.
I mean,
so-
hey,
Do you? Oh, come on,
Trust
Dwibs.
me.
Do we really need to work on a farm to call this bullshit on this? I mean, come on, this is so stupid.
not only that, but it's farm work on a desert with little fertile land where the animals could easily die. I'm pretty sure they require more maintenance than that.
Jay, why is the racist girl having lunch with us?
Never mind that. Why is that guy
I-
frozen? There.
Was it
There.
true that your
Stop
grandmother had
teleporting.
I know we're supposed to focus on them, but who cares?
Notice my directing.
My great grandmother died. That's gotta be 30 years.
Oh, excuse me. I gotta be Abby.
Sure.
No problem.
Paul, you okay?
What?
Dude, hey, are you? Alright.
Are there other Navajo ranches around here?
Jay, why is the little girl being nosy?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why the heck I look like Jacob. Wait.
To live in the desert.
Well, I guess it makes sense since the guy who played Jacob is Native American.
Oh, look, it's the barn.
Last night. Sounded like something was.
Yeah, I know there's a conversation, but I don't really give a shit, so.
Hey, maybe something actually creepy is going on in there.
Sounds in the desert.
And we found a motorcycle.
Foreshadowing, technically.
I saw the dead sheep.
Oh, I love this one. I saw the dead sheep.
What happened to them?
Yeah, what happened to them?
Oh, Dwibs would love this.
They wander out of the pen and choke to death on the
Shame he's not here.
Yes, because choking to death on sand makes you bleed out massively, right?
Understand something.
No,
It's possible
no,
to
it
choke on.
doesn't.
How about if I started asking?
It's possible to choke on sand, but bleeding because of it? Yeah, I don't know what animal biology class you're taking, bub. I mean, wouldn't it make more
Not
sense
even
to say that
animal
the coyote?
biology, just biology in general. It's ugh.
Excuse me.
I mean, heck, wouldn't it make more sense to say that maybe, hey, a bunch of rogue coyotes came and tore them up? There you go.
Or wolves, that's more logical.
Sonny, why
Well,
don't you
they're out in
feed
the
Grandma?
desert.
I haven't had any food yet.
But we
So
saw
quiet,
in the dream
Grandma,
earlier that there
you're
was
mute.
a wolf-looking dog thing.
You kids are just waiting
yeah,
for me to
yeah.
die, aren't you?
Back to it. Paul, get mad.
Yes. Basically, yeah. They have a pet wolf, but, well, I doubt that they would blame it on the pet wolf.
Did I miss anything?
You missed
You
biology
missed it.
fail.
They said that the sheep choked on the sand so much that they bled. Twibs, what's your take on that?
Okay, back to the
sure.
farm.
Anyway.
Back to the farm work, though. Okay, Dwebs, what did we do so far?
Farm work.
Okay, yeah, but which specific tasks have we done? We filled the bucket with water and put it on the thing, and then we took a lump of hay and put it on the other place. So 2 tasks so far, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. So now let's see what else we can do.
What do you think our next task will be, Dwibs?
Nothing. You just call it a day.
That would be cool, but actually no, never mind. We're not going to do any more farm work in the rest of this part because now I'm going to take a break from the horribly tiring farm work.
I've been working an entire 5 minutes. I'm exhausted.
Okay, so basically, we can actually in the original playthrough, by the end of this chapter, they fix this motorcycle themselves and give it to us. However, you can actually alternatively fix the bike yourself, and then they'll say, you spend so much time fixing your bike, it's more yours than ours, really.
So Jody's also a mechanic.
Yes, because the plot demands it.
Bull. I mean, look, the scenes have shown that she's learned how to kick butt, do all this athletic stuff, but where has it ever shown that she's a technological genius?
I guess that moment in the CIA montage where we see her doing an equation, I guess that's supposed to indicate that she was also studied some kind of science or some shit.
Yeah, science minds. It's like, well, for all we know, she could have been taking chemistry or physics. I mean, you have to take at least an engineering class, or, well, maybe they showed something that suggested she was good with machines.
And guess what, Jova? She fixes the whole bike in, 4 simple steps. So if the motorcycle was so easy to fix, why didn't they just fix it themselves?
Going off of our original playthrough, I guess they did, so... Either way, though... Well, yeah. Actually, to be fair, from what you say, it suggests that, when they themselves say that she spent so much time fixing it, sounds like it must have been a bit of an
imagine how
intricate
ridiculous Pedro had to look in front of the people that were in his house when he was recording this at the time. I would just shake the controller side to side.
Oh, yeah, that's right, the PS3 move. Not
actually, Jova, I'm not playing using the PlayStation Move. I'm playing with the DualShock 3. But the DualShock 3 and also 4 do have the 6-axis motion control. So the kid likes to use that for immersion.
Of course.
Most prominent in Heavy Rain.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready because in part 10, shit goes loopy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, trust me, Dwibs, you'll love it. I know you will.
Okay, see you.
See you, everybody.
Yeah.